Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy SB3 and today we are going to be ranking the boss fights in Sonic Adventure. This will be the third and final part of ranking Sonic Adventure. And some things to note, I won't be going through like each fucking boss fight with like different characters. So like Chaos 4 for example, you fight as like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. No, I'm not ranking each fucking version of that fight. The only one is like with Chaos 6 with maybe Big. I think you have to fish in fucking Chaos 6 body, which is like, okay. And that segues us into the F tier. Big the Cat, Chaos 6. I fucking hate this fight. You just fish and it's boring, okay? It's fucking terrible, okay? Is it really even a boss fight? Next up we have in the F tier still is the Knuckles rival fight. And also kind of E102Y or that's what I have in my notes. I don't know if that's what it's fucking called. We're just gonna they all have like these weird fucking college fraternity fucking symbols, you know, the Greek I forgot their fucking name. The Greek symbols, the Greek alphabet shit. I call them the college fraternity shit. Oh my god. Yeah, they're kind of like these like little rival fight things, and you literally just homing attack into them like 3 times. They're pretty fucking boring. Nothing of substance. And still in the F tier is Chaos Zero. It is this big drip. It's iconic, but like it's really just you homing attack into him like I don't even fucking remember. I think it's like 3 or 5 times. You know, the cutscene accompanying it is pretty good. You know, where they're fucking shooting bullets into it, and I think that really sells it. You know, Chaos is kind of a threat. You know, they're just going through his body. Chaos is fucking cool. His design is cool, but like this first boss fight is pretty bad. Not bad, but like, you know, it's the first boss fight. You know, it's gotta teach you things. Next up in the D tier is Chaos 4. I find this fight really like, I think it just goes on way too long. Like a lot of things in Sonic Adventure, it just goes on way too long, and it needs to fucking turn it down. And you also fight it 3 fucking times with 3 of the characters. It gets to a point. Okay, it looks cool. I like the set piece that you're on like lily pads and you jump through lily pads, but it's boring, and he takes way too long to get hit. Okay, it's not as challenging, and like it just takes too long. Okay. Next, still in the D tier, I just have this all of the E101 fucking people that you fight. They're a little bit more than the rival kind of fights. You just attack them. They're not. They're all kind of the same, and they kind of you just fight them in Gamma Story, you know. So you just press buttons, and they got like a different color palette swap, you know. Next up in the C tier is Chaos 2. You fight this as Knuckles. I think you only fight this as Knuckles, which does give it kind of, you know, the upper edge on Chaos 4. It's also a pretty interesting fight. You know, I find it more interesting than Chaos 4. I find it a little bit more challenging than Chaos 2. I mean, Chaos 4, fuck God. You know, I think Chaos 2 is in the arena that you fight him in, and I think his design looks cooler than Chaos 4. He's fucking mogging the fuck out of Chaos 4, okay? I just like the arena that you fight him in, and he turns into a big water ball, and he's got big muscles and big hands, and he punches you, and it's kind of like fitting that Knuckles is like the only one that fights him. And it's cool that Knuckles is the only one that fights him. Next up we have I have this as the pink E101, which I think is a little bit bigger version of the E101 people that you fight. You know, he's Pinko, and he's bigger, and it's more Circle Arena. I don't really have anything to say about it. It's better than the other fights, you know. There's more happening to it. But yeah, Pink E101. That's why I have it. Next up is C tier still. We got the Egg Hornet. Guess who's horny for the Egg Hornet? Not me. I think it's okay boss fight. You know, it's still in the beginning. I think you do fight it a couple different times. I think you fight it as Sonic and Tails. I think that's it. I'm not sure if you fight it as any other character. I think it's just Sonic and Tails. I could be wrong though. I think he's got a pretty cool design. It kind of reminds me of the Sonic Unleashed thing. But I mean, this one came first, so Sonic Unleashed copying it. Yeah. Egg Hornet looks fucking cool. But you know, it's pretty generic fight. But you know, it's better than Chaos Zero. You just, and all the other ones where you just hit him fucking 3 times and there's no fight to it. He's not even putting up a challenge. This one kind of puts up a little bit of a challenge, a little resistance. Next up in the B tier is the Egg Walker. I won't be walking home tonight after him because he's gonna fuck the shit out of me or something. I think you fight this as a couple different characters. I think it's Tails. It might be just Tails that you fight as. But you know, it's better than the Egg Hornet. It's got a little bit more resistance as always. And you know, it's a cool fight, you know. I like the set piece, the battle arena that you're fighting in. You know, I think it's in sort of Speed Highway-ish zone, Station Square-ish. I don't fucking know. You know, you just hit his legs to make him not walk, to make him fucking crippled. Next up in B tier is the Chaos 6 fight with Sonic and Knuckles, as opposed to Big, where it's just a fucking joke. This one actually is a cool fight, and it's where we kind of see actual fights that I can kind of remember, and, you know, put resistance on there, and are actually fun to fight. You hit these like little fucking things, and then Chaos 6 like sucks it up, and then that's how you hit it, and it's cool. Chaos 6 looks fucking weird, and I like it. It looks like a lab experiment going fucking terribly wrong, and it's cool. I like the battle arena. You're like on Eggman ship. It's cool. It's a cool fight, and it's cool that you get to fight as Sonic and Knuckles. Not cool that you have to fight as Big. Next up is the Smash Pedophile Zero. Again, a pretty fun fight. I think you use it to use him with Amy to beat him into like these electric fields. Pretty cool. I like it. No, it's in B tier because, you know, it's nothing too insane, but it's a cool fight. It's cool beating up pedophiles, you know. Next up in the A tier is Perfect Chaos. Not so perfect, are we? Because it's iconic, okay? It's iconic fight. It's iconic. The supersonic part is fucking cool, okay? You know what's not cool? I just do think that this boss fight could be better. I think Sonic Generations actually kind of does it a little bit better. It does the fight better. It kind of makes it more of a stage that you go through. In Sonic Generations, this one's more of you kind of dodge obstacles and you beat it. I do think it's harder in this game, and it's more a boss fight in this game, but I also think it's also a little bit because Sonic Adventure controls are fucking awful, and you know, it's just, I think it has a little bit of everything with this. I think it is a cool fight though, and I think Perfect Chaos is fucking cool. It looks cool as fuck. Of course, the soundtrack to accompany this is banging. Crush 40 really fucking sells it here. Open your heart, everything's gonna be alright. It's a good song. And you know, I just think there could be a little bit more for the fucking final boss fight of the game. I think my voice cracked a little bit. I think there could be a little bit more going on with this boss fight. You know, you just hit him 6 times. Yeah, 3 times he switches the phase and you just hit him more. The soundtrack does get a little bit more intense. I do like that part. But you know, you just dodge obstacles and it's kind of like a race to perfect chaos to hit him. You know, I think there could be more to it. It looks cool. Soundtrack's cool though. Next up in the S tier is EO. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. Whatever, Mark II. The black one that you fight at the end of Gamma's story. Pretty cool. I don't even fucking really remember this boss fight too much, but he looks cool. And, like, I don't know, Gamma's stage is fucking fun to go through. And I think, like, just the ending of Gamma is, like, really, like, fucking selling it here. It's kind of carrying, you know, this guy to the S tier. You know, he's kind of like a Nepo baby, because he's just in Gamma's story. So, like, I don't know, I just think of the ending of Gamma, it's really good. And this guy looks pretty cool. And I'm sure his boss fight's pretty cool, too. I can't really fucking remember it because it's been like fucking 5 years since I fucking played this game. Or it's been 4 years, actually, since I last played this game. Next up at the S tier is the Egg Viper. I think this is I do remember this boss fight. I remember this boss fight. It's hard. It's actually challenging. And I've died a little bit of times on this. I think I died like 7 times to this guy. Because he's got it's got the wonky Sonic Adventure controls. But Eggman sounds fucking menacing in this one. He's like, I think this is the part where he's like, I'll turn you to mincemeat, you little hedgehog. He actually sounds threatening in this. I think this is like one of the only times where Eggman has actually been a fucking threat. You know? He's actually, it's one thing that I like about this game, is that he's a threat in this game. You know, with the whole fucking setting the God of Destruction on you. You know, he's a threatening little egg guy. You know, this boss fight looks cool. I like the battle arena. It's got hard attacks. You know, you kind of like on a laser. It kind of reminds me of Sonic Rush-ish. It's kind of like Sonic Rush boss fight, just in 3D. And I think that's kind of why I like it. I don't know, I just like the Sonic Rush boss fight. It reminds me of that. And also, its final desperation move is probably the thing that fucking killed me the most, because it's just fucking wonky. And yeah, most of the time, I would fucking hate this boss fight. Like, if it was in any other, like, game or scenario, but for whatever reason, I just find myself liking this one for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I like the Egg Viper. I think it's pretty cool. So that was my ranking of all of Sonic Adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Comment down what you would rank each one of these things, and if you like my content, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and there might be more content like this, if you guys enjoy it that much. But yeah, I would really like to know what your opinions on these would be. You can even throw in your own rankings, like you could rank, which Sonic pubic hairs you like the most. Do you think Sonic has a big bush? You think he's bush camping? Or do you think, Tails has him beat there? Or do you think Big the cat? You know, I think he's got a big bush. I think but Eggman's mustache. He seems like he's got a bigger bush than Big the cat. Or maybe I think Shadow has no pubic hair. Okay, I think Shadow has no pubic hair there. But I think we can all agree that Vanilla the Rabbit, Cream's mother, has the biggest bush of all. And but Vector, her low key sneaky link, has a. I think Andrew Vector's pretty bald headed. You know, he's a fucking crocodile. I don't think do crocodiles don't have fucking pubic hair, cause they be fucking eating people and shit on the down low. So yeah, comment down what you think. Which Sonic character has the most pubic hair? Because I think it's either Eggman or Vanilla the Rabbit. And I don't know which one outbeats the Bush area. You know, yeah, Bush did 9/11.